What is completion abuse? My name is Sydney Turcotte. I was on Dr. Reminder Vasula's show recently on the Dr. Ramani Network. Let's get into it. So completion abuse is a term that I recently coined because it needed to be done. And I had never heard of it before. And to me, it just makes sense, especially if you have been involved with a narcissist or narcissistic ecosystems. So completion abuse involves the enabler. And, a lot of times we try to focus only on the narcissist. We sort of, in many cases, obsess and analyze the narcissist over and over until our heads spin. But what we're missing is the biggest piece of the puzzle. It's the enablers. So the enablers are the ones who complete the abuse. And let's talk about that a little bit more. So what happens is you have the narcissist who finds a victim. You see this very often in family systems, but it's all narcissistic ecosystems of abuse. And the narcissist attacks the victim. Usually it's once, twice, but usually it's one big attack. Then a lot of times the narcissist will back off. And the enablers are sort of like the pack of wolves, and they come in and they polish off the victim and they complete the cycle of abuse. So this is actually what is so traumatizing and so difficult for a lot of victims to get over, because this is what creates compounded trauma, because it's not just the narcissist, it's all of the enablers questioning the victim's reality. So they will isolate the victim, they will belittle the victim, they will make excuses for the abuser, and they will protect the abuser's reputation. It doesn't matter what the abuser will do, the enabler will always have their back, and they will always ostracize, belittle the victim. So this is what happens. And this is why enablers are so much worse. And this is why when we look at healing from trauma and really working on those deep wounds, we need to understand the entire picture and see the ecosystem for what it is, because it's really just a big hornet's nest. And completion abuse is tragic. And it's why a lot of people have trouble healing, because they don't necessarily understand exactly what's going on. And let's be honest, for a lot of us, it's hard to remember. But don't forget, it's not just the narcissist. It's the enablers who complete and get the job done. My name is Sydney. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments.